Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 26th August 2024, and today we have an issue with intraday data availability. So what I do, I will be generating the reports for all the time frames for daily and above. The intraday data issues are resolved. Probably I will try to release part 2 of this video. So the remaining reports which is having dependency on 125 minutes and below time frames, I will generate the reports later. So in this video I am going to focus only daily and above time frames related reports. So first let us identify the stocks near demand and supply zone starting from half yearly time frame. For half yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half yearly demand zone. Only one stock is filtered near to the half-yearly demand zone. I'll be giving you only few seconds time to watch the report. Please pause the video and you can study. If you doesn't know how to study this report, I request you complete our training video 21.1. That is part 1 of lesson 21. There I have explained everything in detail. All the columns, their values, abbreviations. Okay, the next report for half yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half yearly supply zone. One stock is filtered. The next time frame is quarterly. For quarterly time frame, let us find the stocks near quarterly demand zone. So one stock is filtered near to the quarterly demand zone. It doesn't have a supply zone. That means it is an all-time high quarterly demand zone. Next report for quarterly time frame, let us find the stocks near quarterly supply zone. 3 stocks are filtered near to the quarterly supply zone. The next time frame is a monthly. For monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly demand zone. 3 stocks are filtered. Next, for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. So 3 stocks are filtered near to the monthly supply zone. Next time frame is weekly. So let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. 3 stocks are filtered near to the weekly demand zone. Next, for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly supply zone. 6 stocks are filtered near to the weekly supply zone. So the next time frame is daily. Entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. 8 stocks are filtered. Let us identify the high liquidity daily demand zones from the list. Adani Ports, already tested 4 times. That's it. We have only one high liquidity daily demand zone is filtered from this list. Next, for daily time frame, let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. 6 stocks are filtered near to the daily supply zone. And let us identify the high liquidity zones from the list. The first stock, but it is a pierced zone. You cannot plan a trade. Second one, Crompton, is also pierced, so you cannot plan the trade. Next one is Divi's Lab. This is having a high liquidity supply zone, already tested 3 times. So you should look for a fresh fine-tuned zone. Next one, ZMR Infra, is a high liquidity, but it is also pierced. That's it. That means we have only one valid high liquidity zone from this list, that is Divi's Labs. Remaining 3 high liquidity zones are pierced, so they are no more valid for the trading purpose. So from daily demand zone we identified Adani Ports, and daily supply zones we identified Divis Labs. So total 2 stocks identified from daily time frame. Once intraday data is available, we will generate a 75 minutes time frame, high liquidity, demand and supply zones. Okay. So this is about stocks near demand and supply zones for the time frames daily and above. And the next Nifty and Bank Nifty up to daily demand zone I will generate the reports, supply demand zone chain starting from monthly. First Nifty 50. So Nifty, so I'm starting from monthly, I'm generating supply demand zone chain for monthly time frame for Nifty. Okay, this is a monthly time frame. Always look into the zone column to check if there are any high liquidity zones. Test column indicates test and rejections columns to check whether the zone is tested or not. And the monthly trend you can identify in the LTF trend. One time frame higher, that is quarterly trend. One more time frame higher, that is yearly trend. That way you can identify. Remaining columns you can understand easily. So the next time frame is weekly. I am generating a weekly supply demand zone chain for Nifty. And the next time frame is daily. I am generating daily supply demand zone chain for Nifty. So this is about a Nifty supply demand zone chain. Next one is Bank Nifty. Let's generate Nifty Bank. Starting from monthly time frame, I am generating a monthly supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is weekly. I am generating weekly supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next time frame is daily. I am generating a daily supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Okay, this is about Nifty, Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. Next we will generate bullish trade setup for monthly income trade and bearish trade setup for monthly income trade. Remaining income trades, once we get the intraday data, we can generate. But in this video, I am generating only monthly income trade, bullish and bearish trade setups. First, let's start with monthly income trade bullish trade setup. Entry time frame is daily. Entry zone is demand zone for bullish trade setup, and also in bullish or bearish trade setup and daily time frame I'm selecting bullish, and also daily demand zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced count column and daily time frame I am setting minimum value 0, maximum value 0, and also the zone achievement should always be violated opposing zone. Minimum odd enhancer score is 12. All the 3 parameters are applied to daily demand zone. Now let's generate the report. So all these stocks are currently supporting bullish trade setup for monthly income trade. Let me scroll the list down. So total 29 stocks are filtered. Now out of these 29, let us verify how many of these stocks are having ITF Confluence. So for ITF time frame is weekly. So that means daily demand zone and weekly demand zone confluence. Demand zone confluence. So daily demand zone with the weekly demand zone. I am enabling this filter. Let us generate. Now the list is reduced to 19. All these 19 stocks are having confluence with weekly time frame. Now let us verify how many of these 19 stocks are having weekly EMA confluence, especially the ITF. ITF trend is uptrend. See, in all these reports, ITF trend is uptrend. Even except Zublian's food, remaining all stocks, HTF trend, that is monthly trend, is also uptrend. So I am going back. EMA confluence also we will verify. So here you have EMA confluence, weekly time frame. That means weekly zones are having weekly EMA confluence, because weekly zone and daily zone are having confluence. So that is the reason why weekly EMA confluence. So that is a demand zone is having WEMAC. That means W means weekly, EMA, C means confluence. So weekly demand zone having weekly EMA confluence. Such kind of stocks. And moreover, daily zone and weekly zone are having confluence. Already ITF trend is uptrend. So EMA confluence should be used only in the trending market, not in the sideways. Now out of 19, 11, all these 11 stocks are having weekly zones are having weekly EMA confluence. With the same weekly zone, daily zone is also having confluence. That means the weekly zone is having weekly EMA confluence. Weekly zone is also having zone confluence with daily zone, that is entry zone. So if you look into the filter, you will understand. So bullish or bearish trade setup, daily time frame, we have selected bullish, that is entry time frame. See, demand zone confluence is weekly and daily. And EMA confluence is weekly demand zone with weekly EMA confluence. So these 11 stocks are having a little more higher probability. And moreover, TCS is also there, a fresh zone and also high liquidity zone. So always you should keep an eye on these stocks. Okay. The next we will also look into HTF confluence. So for that, what I am doing, first I am removing this filter EMA confluence. Now we are looking for only zone confluence. So that's why in the demand zone confluence, already we selected a daily demand zone with weekly demand zone. Now daily demand zone with monthly is also enabled. That means we are looking for LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. That is a daily, weekly and monthly. And also weekly and monthly demand zone confluence is also enabled. With all the three zone confluence, I have filtered the stocks. 3 stocks are filtered. These 3 stocks are having all the 3 confluences. In all the 3, even HTF trend is also uptrend. Let us check any of the HTF zone is having a HTF confluence, because uptrend we can look for EMA confluence. So that means monthly trend should have, monthly demand zone should have monthly EMA confluence. Any of such combination, probably that is again a higher probability trade setup stock. So I am going back, and EMA confluence, this time in monthly time frame, I am looking for demand zone with monthly EMA confluence, monthly demand zone with monthly EMA confluence, apart from LTF, ITF and HTF zone confluence. Out of those 3, let us check. Yeah, These two are having even monthly EMA confluence, monthly zones. Monthly zones are having monthly EMA confluence, and monthly zone, weekly zone, and daily zone. They're all the three are having confluence with each other. And moreover, IZL is also a fresh zone, high liquidity zone. If you can check the order flow is there up to the 5 minutes time frame inside, you can trust on this zone. So based on your risk management, you can plan a trade maybe at the proximal type 2 proximal of daily zone, or maybe type 1 proximal of daily. If you feel risk is high at 75 minutes zone, you can plan a trade. If you still feel risk is high, in the fine tuned 15 minute zone also you can plan a trade. It's up to you. There is no need that you have to take a trade in the fine tuned 5 minutes. Fine tuned 5 minute zone is only for high liquidity zone. Still we are finding fine tuned 5 minute zone is to confirm there is an order flow in this zone. But where you are taking entry is up to you. Especially in bullish or bearish trade setup, monthly income trade, many times prices may not reach up to fine tuned 5 minute zone. Even before that, they will start moving up. But high liquidity zone we have to take only when prices reaches that fine tuned 5 minute zone. So you cannot compare the high liquidity zone related concepts with this bullish or bearish trade setup. The only common thing is in high liquidity zone and bullish bearish trade setup also, we will fine tune up to 5 minute zone. But the difference is in a high liquidity zone, we take entry only at fine tuned 5 minute zone. But in bullish or bearish trade setups, you will take entry at a little above, that is probably at 15 minutes fine tuned zone you may take a trade. If your risk permits, even 75 minute zone you can take a trade. Even if your risk permits, at daily zone itself you can take the trade. But the only reason why we are fine tuning for 5 minutes is to confirm there is a order flow, so that there are less chances of violation of that zone will take place. When a zone will be violated, for that you are fine tuning up to 5 minutes. That is what I already explained in lesson 16. Also in lesson 20 also, lesson 20 checklist I explained. So that's why you have to learn the concepts carefully. Okay, fine, this is bullish trade setup. Next, let us look into the bearish trade setup for monthly income trade. For monthly income trade, entry time frame is daily. Bearish trade setup, it should be supply zone. And in bullish or bearish trade setup, at a daily time frame, that is the entry time frame, I am selecting the value bearish. And the 5 minute supply zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced count in daily time frame, I am setting minimum value 0, maximum value 0. Zone achievement is violated opposing zone, and the minimum odd and hands score is 12. All the 3 filters are applied to daily supply zone. Let's verify. No stocks are there currently that are supporting bearish trade setup. Fine. And remaining 3 trades, so that is WIT and DIT and HIT, hourly income trade. They are all having dependency on the intraday data. So once the data is available, we will focus on that. And in the final report, stop buffers based on daily ATR. So these are the daily ATR. This is the daily ATR value, and remaining 15%, 10%, 5%, and 3% values. So what we do? I'm scrolling the list down. Whichever the stock you want to refer, there you please pause the video. Also remember, first 17 in this list are indices. That includes all sectorial indices. And remaining stocks are equity stocks, but taken from F&O list. So I'm scrolling the list down. This is the end of the report. Hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.